to you. Good morning to you. I have a new message that I want to call Mobility Moments. So, when I come on in the morning, I want to share some mobility moments. And the first thing that I want to do is ask you when you wake up or when you woke up this morning, ask yourself, how do you feel? Let's see, how does your head feel, your shoulders feel, your arms feel, your legs feel, your knees feel, your torso area feels, your feet feel, your ankles feel. And since I'm not, normally for 2 years, all I do is wake up and get dressed to leave. I just wake up in time to get dressed and leave. And if I'm not, mostly I struggle to wake up. So I'm hitting the alarm clock and all of that, waking up so that I can leave the house. And I see people, have their tea in the mornings and their routines. And I used to do the same thing. I used to go in and have my coffee or tea in the morning and my routine and everything. And then I got to where my mobility didn't want to move unless I absolutely had to. And actually, I wasn't even motivated to move. If I'm home, like today, I'm home till noon. And actually, I'm not moving either because I got everything I need right here next to me to get started. So I decided that I didn't have a choice. It's been so cold this winter that I have no inclination to go outside when it's so cold. And I have no inclination to go swimming because it's cold. And I just don't want to be cold. But the main reason is because it got hard for me to walk from outside all the way to the pool. And honestly, I've been eating home all week. I will, when I go to the center, of course, we have lunch there. But I almost feel like I feel lighter. I feel lighter in terms of my body. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can walk. I hope so. I couldn't do it last week when I went to exercise class, so I'm going tomorrow. So I hope that I can walk, or at least by next week, because I'm going to keep eating at home. I'm going to keep adding meals at home, and that's going to help me lose weight, get the nutrition that I need, especially green vegetables and everything. Good morning, Abel. I don't think I'll be able to talk to you because I only speak to people when they pay me for their consultations. I only do business consultations and getting started with your mobility consultations. So I don't talk to people just because they want to talk to me. Of course, if you want to pay the consultation fee, then I'll talk to you. But if you ain't got no mobility issue, I don't know what we got to talk about. You got to lose some weight. So I wanted to ask you, what do you do when you first wake up? And it encourages each of us, especially those of us who are single. It's like we have one big party. Oh, I was going to show you the kind of tea that I'm drinking this morning, which is the kind I've had for a while. I can't find my new tea. This is matcha green tea lemongrass. And my friend Barbara gave me that. And it's very nice. And I got some honey. I got some natural honey. It's not the honey. It's not the honey that I would get from the Amish or the Mennonite store. It's just organic raw honey from Walmart. So so I am having some tea, getting my palate. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Sherry. Sherry, good morning. I'm getting my palate accustomed or back accustomed to not having such fruity drinks, or like I've been feeling like drinking drinks, like drinking teas and things like that. And over the holidays, if I wanted a soda, I'd get one. And this is what I drank. Well, I'll show you this one, which is, and I like this one. My coach put this on the list last year, zero sugar drinks. So this is some zero sugar drinks. Even yesterday, I was like, just take a little bit. Don't fill your cup all the way up. I think I filled it all the way up one time, then I filled it up to right here the next time. So being mindful. So just to show y'all something funny, when my home care worker fixes my fixes my plate. Good morning, Jeanette. I noticed that she put a one of these on the plate. And yesterday I had tacos. So why she put this bread on the plate, I don't know. So we still working with her to help her understand I don't need to eat all I need to eat. I just need to eat what's on the menu. And so, there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. I keep explaining to her that I really gotta watch my portion sizes. You know. Whoa. Okay. So wait just a second. So this is what I call, good morning, Sherry, mobility minutes. So we want to make everything related to mobility and to moving and to wellness, because 100 million people are obese. And as we work to help alleviate the pain or decrease the pain or manage the pain, and as we work on our wellness, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. So I'm trying to, we can't escape best habits. We can't escape calming down. So when you wake up in the morning, do you have lemon juice and water? Do you have hot tea? Do you make your breakfast? I got my breakfast here. What helps me? These are habits that really help me, and you'll see they help me. We put our these cucumbers in the container separate. When she puts them in a big container, it's hard for me to hold, and it's also not conducive for me to want to eat them. But when they're in small containers like this, I can grab them. Um, these are blueberries I'm gonna have with my oatmeal, and I did have her to put a paper towel because I've seen it on TikTok, but you didn't necessarily have to put a paper towel in here. I don't know, but I told her that, so she took that. That's what I wanted her to do, and that's cool too. Um, so you do your spiritual work, you do your your devotion, I listen to my radio station as well. And I finally got this book that Michelle sent to me. Now, this is a person, her book is it's not about the food, it's about the food story. And so this is called Leaving Large, The Stories of a Food Addict by Michelle Pettis. So I'm gonna let y'all see that again. And it's a hardback book. You haven't seen a hardback book in a long time. So I started reading that. She sent that to me because to thank me because I'm gonna be um, interviewed by her in March. And this also is allowing me to get my lose weight with me bio together. Those of us, I mean, we've had jobs, we've had careers, we have things that we're known for. You're the office this, or you work at the company of that, but this journey is about health and wellness and mobility. And I'm trying to think, Deborah, don't say everything or say the things that are key areas that you want to share. So this is going to help me get my mobility story together. But more than likely, it's just like whatever you know well, I can say it off the top of my head because I'm a natural communicator and all that good stuff. So I can get it together or I cannot get it together. It'll still be fabulous because I'm really good at talking. So I want to share some things with y'all, some more. One is Facebook has said to me that everything that I post on Facebook, even just on Facebook, it's they don't like me posting and reposting. And so that's censorship, and that's okay. So I'm trying to delete some of my posts and also be mindful and stop sharing because they're gonna block you after that. I think that's interesting, and I think it's because it's an election year, and I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna give this election year. I'm a voter. My mom and dad are voters. We're a voting family, and so we're also I'm a volunteer. I volunteered in many of the Democratic um, conventions, or not conventions, but election year events. I mean, all my life. When I worked in Memphis at the Job Corps Center, I had my students volunteering. Like I'm that girl. So I'm trying to think. Honestly, I have a colleague who is a organizer. She's been an organizer for 20 years, and I had said to her a year ago, I said, we need a revival. This party needs a revival. And she calls herself, I remember she used to say, she's a dirty dog Democrat. And I feel like kicking the Democrats to the side and let's come up with something new. But this is the thing, as an American, I still know that the process works if I work it. What can I do? And when I first moved here, we got together. We had this contest, me and this other guy. Well, all the volunteers. We went out into the community and registered people to vote. So, I don't know, but I know that. See, this is the thing. No matter how much pain you're in, you're still American. And even if you're illegal, honey, you're still American. Because Christopher Columbus was what? Illegal. All of this rigmarole. If you're here and you want to participate in this democratic process, come on. So I'm trying to figure out how am I going to give back? How am I going to volunteer? I don't know. I'm going to think about it. It's January. Election is coming up in November. So I want to definitely by the summer be out there volunteering or something or another, doing something or another. Good morning, Gloria. Gloria, my Gloria. You know that song, Gloria? Things haven't been the same since you've been away. Yeah, Gloria. You might not know that song, Gloria, but that's a jam, girl. My Gloria. So, Barbara bought me this shirt. Let me see if y'all see it. She bought me this shirt last year. I never worn it, so I decided to wear it. It feels pretty good. Sometimes I feel like I can't wear stuff like this. I don't know, because I don't know what it's going to go with. And I like jeans, but I haven't worn jeans in years. I probably won't feel up to wearing jeans if I get in the 300s. Like I used to have one pair of jeans I would wear until that one wore out, then I would get another pair. But anyway, I just want to put it on to show that I want to revamp my style. So if you're a stylist out there, if you want to recommend some different things, I know one thing is to get things that taper your waist area, because when you break up the top and the bottoms, it frames you better. When you wear clothes that fit you, it you look smaller. So it's always a good time to adjust my image. I like wearing dresses because they're easier. And man, I feel like a woman. Bum, ba, na, 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 let's go. So I am very much open to that. I also put a post together. I don't know if it's coming out today or if I put it out yesterday. I want to know who are the people who want a wheelchair vehicle. Now, wanting a wheelchair vehicle means that you're willing to work at it, you're willing to save us some money for it, and you're willing to work with me to get us all. The plan is if there are 5 people who want a wheelchair vehicle, okay, I'm doing my video right now, Jackson. We got to talk later. That's Brother Jackson in Kenya. Let me know if you can hear me. Sometimes when people call in, it it mutes my ability to talk. So can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Jeanette, Cherie, Gloria, can you hear me? Okay, yes, okay. Hey, Miss Joyce. Joyce. I got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? So this is the thing. If you want a wheelchair vehicle and you're willing to work towards that goal, put in the comments or in that feed the type of wheelchair vehicle you want. Do you want a wheelchair van? Do you want a wheelchair SUV? Do you want a wheelchair or truck? They make wheelchair trucks. And the goal is that we do it together. Which song? Gloria? um, and the best way to get anything is get it together. I know, and I still have to do this. The first thing you have to do is ask your doctor to write you a prescription for a wheelchair van. So once you have that in hand, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to step this journey together. I am going to go look at a Dodge wheelchair van just as soon as I can, or, whatever I have to do that, because I think that American cars are a little bit more spacious. The Chrysler was okay. It was okay. But I noticed that I want a wheelchair van. So they have like the motorized doors on either side. But the Nia, like Kia, they have their wheelchair ramp is a motorized. So you push the button and it comes down. Whereas on the Chrysler, you have to physically move it down. So just thinking about those different options. And the Braun Ability, they advertise 3 or 4 brands, but I think there are probably way more brands that offer wheelchair vehicles than we realize. Once again, once you really want something, you have to go for it. So if we have our little group, and it doesn't, and if you're not willing to work towards it, we're not gonna give you a van, but we're gonna work together, because when we're together, then together everyone achieves more. It's not just about me, it's about you. So if I want a wheelchair van, I know that I don't have $60,000, but guess what? If I want a wheelchair van and you want a wheelchair vehicle, if we pool our resources together, like, okay, get our prescription first. Okay, let's look at what we want second. Because if you want something, you have to know exactly what you want. Okay, let's save $10 today. And then, okay, I got $10, you got $10, you got $10, you got $10. So among us, we got $50. So that's $50, and that's 6,000 and 95,000, 60,000 and 95, whatever more to go. So hey, we can do it. But first, I need the people who are truly interested in getting a wheelchair vehicle to make a note, and that way, if we can do that this January, then from January we'll lock in those 5 or 10 people who want wheelchair vans, and we'll just work on it. Is there anything, number one, too hard for God? Absolutely not. Is there anything, number two, we're Americans. There's absolutely nothing we can't do if we want. Do you know that? Apparently so. So many people trying to come over here to do the same thing. So, I don't know. Funny story. Years ago, my aunt, Josephine, she's like, Deborah, help me get a grant to get a wheelchair van. And she's very beautiful with big old beautiful hair. And I said, oh, Josephine, you better put some red lipstick on, go to that car dealership and get you a van, girl. You know me. Just flirting and everything. I'm thinking flirting don't work. And my Aunt Linda called me. She said, Deborah, you hurt Aunt Josephine's feelings. Your Aunt Josephine is 70 years old. She ain't going to be putting no lipstick on going to flirt. I said, oh. So I had to call my Aunt Josephine. I'm sorry, Aunt Josephine. Oh, my goodness. But it's like when the children tell you something that's so simple, sometimes you use that simplicity to actually dream up on some stuff, honey. Dream up on some stuff. I use that simplicity to buy myself a house. Because when I used to look through these housing plans, I'm like, okay, I like that plan. And I printed it and I carried it in my purse. I would show everybody, you want to see my house? This is the house I'm going to buy for 3 years. And look at the house I'm sitting in right now. It's that. The only thing that the house plan doesn't have It's a formal dining room. But this house was big enough for me. Okay. So sometimes you have to use the simplicity and the creativity and the dream to get what you want in life. Because it's not salut à vous de. I can really speak French very well. Like I can read it because we studied it for so long. So he said salut à vous de. So he used VOUS. That's a formal U when you don't know somebody well. Hi Jeanette, good morning. So I definitely would like to. I'm opening recommendations for those who want to encourage me in a new style or a new attire or something. I'm down for that. I'm gonna work on sewing my own exercise pants, shorts. So I'm gonna have them above the knee because I like to stay cool. I don't really like to be tied down. That's why a lot of times I don't even wear shoes. But I'm gonna wear shoes. My home care worker dropped some soup on my new white shoes, and guess what? She was like, "I'm gonna buy you some more." I'm like, "Go right ahead, okay, knock yourself out, gal." But the thing is, those shoes when I got home, they were hurting my feet. So I'm gonna go back to the store probably Friday, and or maybe Saturday, and take them back and let them look at them to see what's going on. But anywho, so y'all know I'm on fixed income, honey. So I was watching these YouTube videos. So I seen one item that the lady said to get, and that's the Miel white peony leave-in conditioner for all hair types, sulfate free and color safe. So I think I can use this to roll my hair up. And as soon as I figure out where the rollers are, because this is my thing. If I don't see it, I don't know where it's at. I'm like, where my rollers are? Where my rollers at? So, so I got this. I want to say it was $20, or it was either $10 or $20. But see, the way my budget set up, the utility people, they wanted to be paid that $173 this week, so I can only afford one item on my list. So I'm gonna, as I can, get more items and deal with my hair. I think I feel like just dealing with my hair. Well, I feel like putting a wig on, but I feel like right now I want to just deal with my hair. I want to just deal with me. I want to get my hair colored. And if I get in touch with my friend who colors my hair, we're going to color my hair. And I just feel like dealing with my hair. I just feel like dealing with me right now. I feel like hitting Amazon and, oh, thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. Baby, let me tell you something. If I don't sit up here and smile, y'all want to see me cry. Let me tell you something. Miss Deborah will cry in a minute. Okay, if I feel like crying, I'm gonna cry. Okay, but we're gonna let me be happy. Let me be smiling. Let me put on this thing, honey. Cause honey, you know. Thank you so much. So I want to show y'all. Miss D and Miss Peggy got me Christmas present. First, let me show you the bag. Cause it was in. And I don't care get my Christmas present late because it's a present. And so it's in a beautiful, red container. I mentioned to my home care worker, I was like, Miss Renita, I want to encourage you to eat blueberries because of your memory loss. She's like, Deborah, I ain't lost it yet. But when I saw this, um, even though we don't have that, you know, Alzheimer's, we all can benefit from tips to help us. Oh, Jeanette, you're so kind. To help us with improving our life. Everybody, even young people, we all can benefit. So that's why I like to pick up things and read and get tips and everything. So let me show y'all what. Okay, another thing I'm looking for some mustard yellow towels. I like thick towels, but I just want some mustard yellow towels that don't look cheap. These like this is a good towel. I bought this way before the pandemic. Well, this came from Opal House from Target, but I'm looking for some mustard yellow towels. So if y'all know any, please let me know. So let me show you my Christmas present. Remember the other day when I said that I wore a blue dress when I still got the blue dress. Whenever I wear that blue dress, I meet a man. I should tell y'all my man meeting blue dress stories. So look what I got. A blue dress. So I'm gonna let y'all know how this blue dress man meeting story gonna go. So this is pretty, and I think I'm gonna wear this when I go for my birthday weekend, for my birthday week. So she also got me this great dress, which is equally pretty, and it has a pin. Y'all know? Do y'all keep pins in your clothes? I do, but the pins that I bought, the safety pins, they're so cheap that I can't even. Oh, this has the racer back on it. Okay, so that's cool. So this is a dress, and I'm excited about it. And I get to layer it with something nice. And I'm gonna put this in the front. So I get to layer it with a scarf, or with. I only have two sweaters, and one is so I can wear my sweater. But she gave me this purple. You know, you can put it over your hair, or you can put it over your neck too. But I'm probably just gonna put it on my hair, so I can wear this when I go work out tomorrow, because I'm wearing my purple shorts tomorrow. So I'm gonna wear that. And then she gave me this black scarf. So honey, you know Miss Jefferson loves her scarf. Keep your neck warm, keep you healthy. So I say thank you for people thinking about you. My birthday is February the 11th. Yay, 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 yay. So instead of I wanted to stay the whole weekend at the Hilton downtown Nashville, but the way my budget is set up, you know, the mortgage company, I guarantee you they want to be paid. So I'm just gonna stay one night, and I'm going to go to the concert that night and enjoy myself, honey. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself for me. And I tried to make the Patti LaBelle concert tickets, but the concert, they do have a couple of spots on the first row, but they're requiring that you buy 2 tickets. And that's not fair, because I want to sit. I wanted the $53 tickets because, you know, I just want to be in the house. But you know what? The way I am, when I went to see Gregory Porter, I had bought the ticket like on the floor. And when I got there, they were like, come on. They pulled me all the way to the front row, or the second row in the front. So I was still right up in front of the stage. I like to be in front of the stage. So then I was, okay, I got to find a dress, which I did find one. But I need to get a faux fur wrap, because I need that. And I used to have a faux fur wrap before my house burnt down. So it would be nice if I could find a faux fur wrap. And that way, you know, you go to the symphony, you want to look nice. And you can definitely go casual. It's okay. It's not even a big deal. But and I have a formal black dress, you know, with them not sequins, with that shiny stuff on it. It's really over there. So I can, if all that spells, I can wear that. But I already wore that before. When my niece first moved to town, I wore that dress the whole weekend. Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. It was so funny. I just like to celebrate. I just like to be me. Be my black self, honey. Be me. And I like the handicap room on the 7th floor. I like the Hyatt. That's only 1 block from the Schermerhorn. But I like the handicap room on the 7th floor. Girl, you moving to Savannah, Georgia. I like Savannah, Georgia, except for them ghost stories. But Miss D is from Savannah. Yes, Savannah is nice. We stayed on the river, like where the water is, on that hotel right there. It was beautiful. Except I got scared when I was there, so I didn't leave my room. I'm like, forget that, I'm scared. And but I'm so grateful I'm over that fear. I used to be scared of elevators, and I wouldn't ride in the elevator by myself. And I'm so grateful to be over that fear. But yes, okay. How you gonna have a dream come true if you don't have a dream, baby? Ain't nothing wrong with it. And we're not thirsty. See, the world has given us all these labels that do absolutely nothing to help us, but only to hinder us. And so you can't. The Christian walk used to be separate from the world. And so, you know, This is so pretty. Look at this. I thought it was a black. It is a black Santa Claus. Look at that. It's pretty. It's a black Santa Claus. So now I want to keep this black Santa Claus. I'm not gonna keep it because I can't welcome a man keeping up all this junk. That's what people want to just live with cats and stuff. So I've got to get out of this habit of keeping all this stuff because you can't receive anything new if you keep hanging on to the old, honey. No, you can't. No, 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 you cannot. And even with this, I got to. Well, what I'm gonna do is take this bag. I'm gonna keep this. No, I'm not. This is a good bag. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this and put something in it to carry for someone else. Oh, you live in Augustine, Florida? Yeah, Augustine, Florida. You live in Augustine, Florida? Augustine, Florida has a beautiful tree I want to go see. So that's awesome. Florida's in the house. Florida's in the house. So I actually learned. Oh, that's wonderful. So one day when I come visit there, we can have a meetup. Well, I learned two phrases. It's called nutrition therapy, and also a nutrition therapy dietitian. And I'm gonna look on my insurance. Yes, I know about St. Augustine. I've always wanted to go there. I want to go look at up my insurance, and my computer has been charging all night. So never buy an off-brand computer. Believe me when I say this. Never buy an off-brand computer. I want to look up and see if my insurance covers nutrition therapy because that's what it is. So also, I was telling my home care worker, where is my new bra that I bought months ago that I haven't seen or worn? And my old bra, you know how I like underwear bras, so the wire popped out, so I got to throw that away. In this journey, when things stop being beneficial for me, the key is to throw it away. Give it away, throw it away, give it to the good, whatever you're going to do. And that's what I'm doing. I've got to move stuff out because you can't keep holding on to things. And I'm still not using my CPAP, but I'm going to have to get there. I'm going to have to work with myself until I can get there. Okay? So, I'm also thinking about notes of lights is beautiful around the house. Oh, nice lights. Oh, wonderful. When I come, then I think I might need to come during the holiday time. But I've always, you know how there are just certain cities that things you've always wanted to do. We got to get to that. I'm thinking about going to an island, probably. I don't know. I talked to the travel agent. I said I want to do a 3-day something. Oh, look at this. I didn't see this detail on this scarf. Is it not pretty? It's pretty. But we'll get to St. Augustine. Maybe that's somewhere I can drive to when I get my wheelchair van. But I'm thinking about I want to go to Sam's Club, but I'm thinking about ordering, just having the stuff I want delivered. I've got to save I've got to save my body. I've got to rest my body up. And I have the urge to always go, 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 go. But I know that if I go just a little bit and then come home, it'll be okay too. So what I'm doing is I'm practicing not leaving, like tomorrow on Tuesday and Thursday I have to get up early because my class is early. But the other days I can wait till 10 at least to leave the house, and just go to my exercise class, or 9 or 8:30, because my sit to fit class is at 10 o'clock on Mondays and Fridays. I don't know if Thursdays we have the belly dancing class, but after I leave training, I'm going to be tired. So I'm going to have to come home tomorrow because I have some meetings tomorrow. So I have to come home. So this mobility moment is about balance. It's just about balance. It's about combing my hair. And the ladies from FEMA, they were like, "Don't put weaving in your hair." I'm like, "Why not?" What your hair? And you know why it meant something? Because grown women who also are wearing their hair told me to wear my hair. And sometimes we need another woman to affirm us and to support us. Because I told y'all I read that thing where sunlight comes into your hair and that helps your nerves. And honey, my nerves need some helping because I can't manage to do this CPAP machine. I can't manage to do the things I need to do. And I just want to encourage you. As I look at under mine when I walk, and I mean, there were times I just stood up and walked. I'm just walking. Y'all know I'm balancing, and I'm like, oh, look at the morning. And now my knees hurt. So it's also in losing weight because when I lose 5 pounds, it takes 20 pounds of pressure off of my knees. It's also time for my knee shot. So I'm going today to get my knee shot. So that's part of it as well. So I feel pretty good today, this morning. And then when I was rocking, I'm like, okay, my knees hurt. So it's just a matter of staying in this fight. Staying in this fight. I always felt like, oh, I gotta go to the water every day. And I love going to the water every day. And now I realize you can do whatever you need to do. Whether it's go to the water, whether it's go to class, whether it's do sit to fit. The key is moving. And however you move, that's what you're gonna do. So in that way, I don't have to bound myself to something that right now I'm just not able to do. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. I hope you're okay with that as well. Do what you can do. Be who you. Y'all know that little girl say, "Do what you can do. Be who you can be." Let these little children give us that hope and that assurance that just as sure as they can say it, we can continue to be it as well. Does that make sense? Okay, y'all. So I am going to go about my day. And y'all know I'll be back. I have some video I haven't even posted of me getting my tennis shoes and everything. I'm going to post that today for y'all. And let me know, what kind of tennis shoes do y'all wear? And let me know if you have some ideas on some styles. Honey, we got to get this thing together. We can't just stay. We can't just stay like we are. It's fun to change. As ladies, we change based on the moon, based on the 30-day cycle. First week we feeling good. Second week we feeling bad. Third week we feeling attitudinal. Fourth week we feeling angelic. So we as women, we changed. So honey, let me know how you're changing. Let me know what you're thinking. And we got to get this thing together, child. We're going to be all right. We're going to rub them knees. We're going to take them glucosamine. And we're going to exercise a little bit. And we're going to pull it together, okay? Got to pull it together. Okay? So I'm going to say good evening. I'm going to say good morning. I'm going to say enjoy your cup of tea. I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea as well. And what I like about this tea is it's clear. We know clear liquids are better than dark liquids. And we're going to just make it happen. Okay? So y'all have a good day. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. Peace and hair grease. Peace and hair grease. Bye.